My name is John Snediger. I'm the clinical director of LaSara Medical Group here in Southern California. And in this video, you're not going to hear from a patient this time, but rather a patient's very happy wife and her experience with LaSara Medical Group.
The general health of my husband before walking into LaSara Medical Group was excellent. He's in extremely good health, exercises, we eat healthy, organic food, lots of water, and it works for us. My husband's confidence in achieving and keeping an erection has been tough. And it hasn't always been that way, but it became very tough. His problem with ED probably started slowly 2.5 to 3 years ago. At first it was not an issue. I didn't make it an issue. I never pushed because that's just not what I do. I was thinking of his feelings, and the relationship is built on more than just a sexual situation. So it just slowly slipped away. Not entirely, but it did. It slowly slipped away. We tried to find remedies through natural substances, which didn't work. We didn't go to the doctors at first with this. We listened to all of the stuff on TV and just was more confusing. When we did go and speak with the doctor about it, the first thing, of course, they want to do is put you on pills. I wasn't real happy about that. So much of nothing was done because I didn't know, we were confused. My husband talked the doctor into letting him have some pills, and against my better judgment, I didn't know what to expect out of it, and I didn't want to be cornered. But he did get them, and they gave him a headache. That was not going to work. So they went in the trash. And again, we were at ground zero. After a while, he came to me more often with how horrible he felt, and it wasn't something he wanted to live with, and we had to fix it. And so I got on my phone and I started researching everything I could on ED. And we'd be driving from here to wherever, and I was on my phone looking things up, reading things to him, and I just happened to come across LaSara Medical, and I thought, okay, what is this? So I got into it a little bit deeper, and I started reading more, and I even got on my big computer so I could get more information. And what I found through LaSara was almost unbelievable. I presented it to him, I read it to him 2 or 3 times so he could absorb it, because at first it was just too much information. And the more I talked about it and the more he absorbed it, he said, well, maybe we better call. And at first I didn't, because I didn't want to jump on him about it. I wanted to make sure he really, really, truly wanted to do this. So eventually I picked up the phone and I called LaSara, and I spent 45 minutes on the phone with the gentleman and asked him everything I could think of that would have to do with this procedure and results. And I was feeling really good when I hung up, so I presented it to my husband and I told him what I'd found and let him think about it. And it took him a couple of weeks maybe to really want to get into it, saying, yes, I'm going to do this. So I called back and set up an appointment with the doctor, and we both came in and spent a good deal of time with him and really learned a lot more and felt very confident that if anything was going to work, that this could be the answer. The staff at LaSara Medical Group are amazing. Dr. DeYoung, Jan, all of them are just, they're right on it. They answer your questions, and they're just neat people to be around. I felt very comfortable because I came with my husband, and that was quite acceptable. And I never felt that they were trying to overplay anything. They were honest with everything, and I so appreciate that. After the first treatment, of course, it was kind of like, okay, where do we go from here? And it wasn't but a couple of days, and he was like a new man, and that was a shock to both of us, because we didn't expect anything immediately, and it just progressed from there with each treatment. He became more sensitive, and he had more confidence in himself again. And of course, that gave me relaxation because I kind of almost thought it was partially my fault. I'm very pleased and happy with what's happened so far, and I expect that it will just continue from here and be the best. The impact of this treatment on our lives, I think, has brought a lot more peace and less stress on him, and of course I just grab it and run with it because that's what we're all about. I mean, we're active, and we're a loving couple, and we don't let much get in our way, and it's brought him smiles, and he's just more relaxed and just more confident. And if I wanted to make advances towards him, he would feel comfortable in being able to handle it, and that's tremendous. As far as anyone else thinking about doing this kind of a treatment, please, ladies, help your men. Be there for them. Encourage it. I was skeptical, yes, at first, but when I learned more about it, then I was ready to tell anybody and everybody. I didn't, but you know, it's something that I think the wives need to be partake in, and the husbands must lean towards telling them what's going on with them and accept their help. And oh, please, just, you know, women, get out there and fight for your men. Be with them. Just go the mile, extra mile.
There you have it. You just heard another great story from one of our patients here at LaSara Medical Group. And if you too are experiencing ED, and if you also want to have your life change the way that our patients have experienced, then go ahead and give us a call or visit our website at lasara.com.